Today we get to play in the Europa League knockout stages for the first time in Kilmarnock's history. But we got a tough draw. Yes, hello, welcome back into the Name Sports YouTube channel here for the Killie boys on Football Manager 21. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below and you'll get to see Football Manager 21 content in your subscription box every day, Monday to Friday at 11 AM. Last time out here on the Killie boys, we finished up January with some January transfer stuff, and since then, the form's been a bit patchy, to say the least. We did beat Hamilton 2-0 in the Premiership, a goal for Roddell Richards and our new loan signing until the end of the season, Elliot Scott. Our next match was against Celtic, where we lost the game 4-2, thanks to a Greg Kiltie last-minute goal. It really wasn't that close. We did not play well against Celtic in that game. We then played in the Scottish Cup 5th round, where we beat St Johnstone 2-0. Again, Roddell Richards and Elliot Scott scoring the goals. Played against Hibs, where we were totally demolished. The first 15 minutes of the game, they had 3 shots and they scored 3 goals. Ended up winning that game 4-1. And then against Dundee United in our most recent game, it was a good defensive performance from us, but we did not show anything going forward, and it was a 0-0 draw. And that means, with us coming up against Juventus in the Europa League first knockout round in this episode, we've not been in the greatest of form coming into this game, so I'll be honest, don't fancy our chances, but you never know what might happen up against a very, very good Juventus team with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne in the squad. When you compare Kevin De Bruyne to somebody like Greg Kiltie, there's no real comparison, is there? They're a better side. Let's see if we can scrape something, though. Let's show you the team that's going to be playing this first game against Juventus in Italy. We have an injury to Mohri, the new left winger that we signed. He's been injured for most of the time he's been here, to be honest. And Jamie Hamilton is suspended as well for this game, which basically means the team almost picks itself. Well, certainly the squad picks itself. And the team's looking like this. Much in goal with Egan Riley alongside Spence at the back, Logan at right back and Kokavas at left back, Makarinitis and Kastrup in the middle, Kiltie just in behind the striker because Dylan Tate's recovering from an injury. He can only play 45 minutes a day, they say. Richards on the right, Ball in the left, and we're going to go with Elliot Scott up front because Eamon Brophy has not been in the goals recently, and Elliot Scott scored a couple in the last 3 or 4 games, so we'll see how he does starting the game against Juventus. Nice. You can see the Juventus team there. Szczesny in goal, De Ligt at centre back. They've got Rabiot, they've got Fekir, they've got Ziyech, they've got Mauro Icardi. They're not even playing De Bruyne. He is in the squad. He must be injured, I can only assume. Yeah, this team's a good team. I don't think we are quite as good as them. So they go with 5 at the back, 2 in midfield and 2 just behind the striker. Let's see how our formation does up against that. And 5 minutes have been played and we've not conceded a goal, so I suppose that's a positive thing. But I'm imagining there will be some chances for Juventus very early on here. But we do have the ball to begin with. Scott has it. He gives the ball straight to Fekir, though, who comes forward with it now and looking to punish that mistake. The ball played forward by Rabiot and it's headed away by Kokavas, but Chiesa has it here on the right back position. It's a good save from Much, tipping it over the bar. Another chance here for Juventus. The ball swung in and it's a goal from a corner. Of all the times I concede a goal against Juventus, I didn't think it would be from a corner. I thought it'd be some type of skillful play with their highly skillful players, but instead it's just an easy header for Armando Barreca, the centre back, and he scores an easy header there. Another chance almost immediately here for Juventus. Ziyech gets the ball, finds Rabiot and Ziyech again. He gets past the man and finds Fekir and finds Icardi, and Icardi hits it, and that's a great save from Much. I must say I'm very impressed with how he's done so far this season in goal. Fekir swings in the corner, and we get the ball clear. Throw in for Juventus here on the right hand side. Kastrup wins it from Arthur though. And the ball's played forward, and it's going to be a tough day for Elliot Scott up against 3 centre backs. There's no doubt about that. Rabiot has it here. It goes down the left hand side. Ziyech into Icardi, and that's 2-0. And this could be a bit of a rout now. We've had more of the ball, but we are yet to have a shot. And they're up 2-0. And we've got to half time and we're 2-0 down. We have now had a shot, but we've not really shown anything going forward so far today, which is very, very disappointing. Hopefully we can do something. At least get a highlight of us going forward. That would be appreciated. Bolly is having a very, very bad game, so we'll bring on James Forrest for him, and Eamon Brophy can come on for Elliot Scott. A bit more pace up front. See if maybe when we play the long ball forward, he can get in behind the defenders, possibly. Compared to Elliot Scott, who's maybe a bit more of a physical specimen. The first highlight here of the second half, and Juventus have it. Goes down the right hand side here to Eduardo Antonio. The ball swung into the box. Fekir Christensen, and that's just gone over the bar. And time ticks down here, and we have lost 2-0 in Turin. Oh no, not too bad a result, I don't think. It could have been a lot worse against a team like Juventus. But we'll see how we do in the return leg at Rugby Park. All we need to do is win 2-0 and we'll take it to extra time. Well, just as we get to the end of this game here, it's been a lovely, dominant 3-0 win for us against Livingston here. Dylan Tate with a free kick after an hour. Logan with a lovely goal from the right-hand side a few minutes later. And Charles Bolly with a bit of a scrambly goal to put us 3-0 up. And the time is about to expire. Hopefully it does it right now. And we'll win this game 3-0. Some good performances all round from the team there. And let's see if we can carry that momentum into the game against Juventus at Rugby Park. And maybe we could come away with an upset. Maybe. So here we are. Here is the team for the second leg against Juventus. Much in goal with Hamilton and Spence at centre back. Egan Riley playing at right back because Cammy Logan is suspended for this game. Kokovas plays left back. Makronitis alongside Woods in the middle we're going to go with today. Tate just in front. Says he can only play for 45 minutes, but we'll see if that's the case. Richards and Mockery on the wings. And Eamon Brophy gets his game back up front, having had a few games from the bench. Let's see if we can score some goals today. We need to get at least 2, maybe even more. And the game kicks off, and there's a highlight very early on. We've got the ball here. Woods and Spence passing the ball about. Mockery on the left-hand side finds Makronitis. And Kokovas and Mockery and some nice passing football. We find Richards, and hey, that's an early goal. 1-0. What a finish from Richards. A great ball over from Mockery. And a fantastic finish from Richards. And 2 minutes into this game, and we are 1-0 up. Just one more goal needed to get all square here. That's a lovely volleyed finish. What a goal. Let's see if we can do that again. And another highlight here. Richards gets challenged, and Hakim Ziyech has been sent off there. This can make this game very interesting indeed. They're now down to 10 men. Can we take advantage of that, especially coming into this second half? And maybe get through. 20 minutes left in this game. We'd need to get a goal. Makronitis looks dead in his feet. We'll bring on Robbie Burton. And is there anyone else not having a particularly good game? That would be Eamon Brophy. But I think we can still keep him on the park for the moment and see what happens here. There's been no highlights in this second half so far, and that's disappointing indeed. Right, 10 minutes left. We need a goal. We're against a 10-man Juventus side. What can we do? So we're now playing a much more direct style of football. We're trying to go over the top. We're trying to play much wider. So to aid with that, we're going to make a few changes in here. Egan Riley and Kokovas can become wide wing backs as opposed to full backs. So just play with the 2 centre backs in defence. They've only got 1 up front at the moment. Woods and Rodell Richards are the 2 players I'm thinking of changing here. But Rodell Richards is a very important player. We'll take off Andre Woods, bring on Elliot Scott. Elliot Scott can go on up front here alongside Brophy. What position will he be best to be going? I'm thinking a poacher on attack, and Burton can just sit in the middle there. We're playing very attacking because we need a goal. We've got 10 minutes to go here, and there is a highlight, but it's a throw-in for Juventus. They flick the ball over. We tackle just about. Shoot. We get the ball clear. And is this a chance? Remember, if Juventus score, we need to then get 3 goals. It's not going to happen. But 1 goal for us here, without Juventus scoring, would mean we take it to extra time. But Gabriel Barbosa has the ball for them here, and he scores a goal, and that's it. Game by. Oh, after I've made all those changes, and it's totally pointless now. We need to score 3 goals in these last 10 minutes, and it's not going to happen. I say it's not going to happen. I know it might, but we've just given the ball away again. Goodness me. What on earth are we doing? Talisca with it now. Oh my goodness, it's an absolute capitulation. Oh my goodness me. Well, don't go attacking against Juventus. I suppose that's the moral of the story here. 2 goals in the space of a minute, and we've completely ruined their chances here of getting through. Oh, that's so disappointing. It really is. We needed to get 1 goal. We ended up conceding 2. I say conceded 2. It could be conceded 3. We got a challenge there. Just about. And that... Oh, I'm so disappointed. I really am. I thought we might have done it. We got false hope after that sending off of Hakim Ziyech. And... Oh... And time ticks away here, and the full-time whistle's blown, and they won 2-1, 4-1 on aggregate. Oh, they seemed demotivated. That was a bad conversation, but we receive £500,000 for getting knocked out in that round of the Europa League. Oh, that's disappointing indeed. After that 4-1 aggregate defeat to Juventus, let's hope with tomorrow's episode we can bounce back straight away, because I'm going to show you the Scottish Cup quarter final. It's been a while since we've got to the latter stages of the Scottish Cup, so we'll show you that. We're against Dunfermline, who are in the Championship, so it should be a nice win, and then we play against Aberdeen in the league there, who are in 7th position. 2 games we would hope to win. So if you have enjoyed this episode, even though we got knocked out of the Europa League, it was a good effort from our players against Juventus. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. And until the next one, see you then.